What's the antidote to toxic positivity?
Well, I think the antidote is really quite simple in some ways. I think you have to be going with a mindset that everybody does some things well, including seasoned leaders, but everybody needs a mindset of there are things that I could improve upon. And I think as long as you realize there's always a balance between those two, and balance is maybe not the right word because a lot of people at senior levels are 98% positive things that are going on, but there's always things that you can improve upon, and I think you can always look at that and you build that into your repertoire, and I think that helps, and it becomes an expectation that you begin to think about continuous improvement on a regular basis about how you can get better and how you can develop it. So I think the remedy is literally a continuous improvement type of mindset. And the other one, it goes back to a core belief we talk about in the book, is lifelong learning. I mean, you have to literally embrace the fact that, regardless of your age or where you are in your career, you have to have a belief that you've never learned it all, and you're always learning. And so I always look at continuous improvement, look at the whole idea of toxic positivity is you are shutting down the opportunity to learn if you don't look at and carefully evaluate what went wrong. In fact, there was a study just released about in Denmark about who handled the COVID, according to some statistics, the best of any country of all. They now have a committee that's looking at what they could have done better in managing COVID, even though from a nation perspective, they have one of the best results of any country of all. But that's the spirit of how can you get better and what can we learn from our mistakes. And so the military has the after action reviews. And so all those types of things are relatively simple to build into the routine, and it's not thought of as a personal attack when you're talked about how you can get better. And you can still say, bravo, 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 but let's work on this.
And I think another important part of the antidote is that the antidote needs to exist on both sides, the leader side and the people side, because for a leader, they need to be brave enough and forthright enough to give feedback in a respectful way, give feedback. And on the employee side or the person's side, they have to be open enough to receive it so that they're learning all the time. And that dynamic has to work in a trusting environment, and that's another part of the antidote.